Good morning, and welcome to Yoga with Lucas, all levels Vinyasa flow. There's an optional Spotify playlist in the description if you're interested in checking that out. So we're going to do a 55-minute Vinyasa, all levels flow. We'll start out with some gentle warm-ups, activating through the different areas of the body. And we'll take it up to standing and flow through some sun salutation variations before coming back down into some more gentle and longer stretches. All right, so we're going to start and end with a bit of seated meditation just to come into the body and let go of the mind. So find yourself in a nice cross-legged posture. Maybe you sit out on a block, roll your mat out. Just begin to notice your breath, finding a nice and easeful alignment with your gaze at a single point or the eyes closed. Beginning to notice your breathing. Really bring your attention to the breath, following the inhale all the way, and following the exhale all the way out. Keeping the awareness and the focus on your body and your breathing. Perfect. Let's take 3 breaths together to begin. Breathing in through the nose and exhaling smoothly from the mouth. Breathing in, raising the chest, and exhaling smoothly out the mouth. Once more, deep, full breath. Long Ujjayi exhale. Good. Take a breath in, and then shift forward, coming into a child's pose. Take the knees wide, the big toes to touch. This block can come up towards the top of the mat. Resting the forehead into the mat, reach the hands out wide. Take a few more breaths to soften in here. Good, and let's come up to a tabletop here and come to a seated and then come back onto the back. All right. Take the feet flat. Take them wide, knock your knees together, reach your arms straight up, bring your fists together. Take your fist package over to the right, through center and over to the left. And switch. and switch. So you can take my pace and my rhythm, or you can follow your own. I tend to go a bit faster when I'm presenting. All right, so if you want to slow this down, really feel into the movements, go ahead. All right, through center. Let's take it up, and then down. Inhale it up. Exhale down. And let's take this fist in circles here. Drawing a nice circle, bending into the elbow when you're on that side. And switch directions. Now, go ahead and find your block. Actually, just take your block wherever you put it. We're going to use it here on the back. So take it on its lowest setting or middle setting here, in between your thighs. Take your knees vertical of your hips. Place the palms flat down. All right, inhale. Exhale, take the knees over to your right side, about 45 degrees, maybe a little bit lower. Stay tight through the core. Okay, inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Again, it's not a supine twist. We're staying tight. Okay? And now with the breath. Inhale up. Exhale over to the right. Good. Back to center. And exhale, take it to the left. Good. Inhale it up. Squeeze that block in. And exhale, switch. Good. Take it in. And over to the side. Feel your core. Feel your obliques. Take a couple more on each side. Good. Take it to center. Remove the blocks. Place the feet down. Press into the feet to raise your hips up and reach your arms up overhead. Reaching through the arms. All right. And then with the exhale, you're going to roll down the spine. Keep the head down. Okay. With the inhale, press the belly up. Sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, roll down the spine, take the hands down. Now coordinate this with the breath. Inhale, press up, reach back. And exhale, roll down, reach to your sides. Let's take two more. All right, now with the back flat, take the knees here, hold behind them. And rock left and right. Then begin to rock back and forth from your tailbone to your shoulders. Start with some small rocks and gradually gain some momentum here. From end to end of the spine. All right. Rock up into a seated pose here. Let's take butterfly today. So bring the soles of your feet together. Wrap your hands around the front of your feet. Pull your chest forward and up. All right, let the knees splay a little bit wide and breathe. Let's take some butterfly pulses here. So pulse the knees up and down. I'm getting both knees here. Both knees up and down. Just like a hummingbird. All right. Now let's slow it down. Take some slower flaps of the wings. Okay. All right. Let's cross the legs. All right. Reach the right hand down and the left hand up. And switch. Take the left hand down, reach the right hand up for 2 breaths. Really reach. All right, now take both hands up, inhale, and exhale, take the hands down, walk them forward, flexing through your toes, hinging at the hips. You can wave your torso side to side here. All right, let's take it in. Let's switch the cross of our legs. Reach the arms up. And take them down and shift it forward. All right, now walking the hands back in. Let's reach the legs out long. Take the arms up here. Engage the core. Find a nice 90-degree angle. Inhale. Exhale, bend into the knees. Take your hands to your feet here. It doesn't matter how far you bend. You want a nice even round in the spine. And we'll take this dynamic again. So inhale, straighten the legs. Float back. Float the heels just a bit. And exhale, bend into the knees. Take it forward. Good. Inhale, take it back. So you lean as far back as feels good for you. Okay, you challenge yourself or you take it easy. Exhale, coming forward. Inhale, follow the breath. Let's do 3 more. Good. For 1. All right. Let's cross the legs. Come over top to a tabletop. Wrists underneath your shoulders, knees under your hips. Take a moment here to take some intuitive movements. Move in the way that feels best for you. All right, notice how your body feels today. Where is your body requesting more movement? Where do you have some tightness, or where is there some areas that you may want to protect today? All right, let's take it to neutral here. Let's lengthen the right side body. So bring your right shoulder forward and your right hip back. And then switch. Lengthen the left side body. All right, you can gaze over the shoulder as you do that. All right, again, right shoulder to right hip at your midline. Gaze over your right side and switch. Compressing and expanding, alternating the sides of the spine. All right, now take it to center. Let's take some cat-cows here. We're going to start by tucking the toes and floating the knees up. So press into the palms, hover the knees. All right. Keep the back nice and flat here. Feel your fire begin to spark. For 3, for 2, for 1. Good. Inhale, lower the knees, breathe it out. Inhale, drop the belly, gaze forward. And exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin. Good. Inhale, point the chest forward. And exhale, round the spine, gaze back. Good. Inhale, pressing the mat away. Exhale, wrapping the shoulders around your front body. Good. Maybe you shift forward with the inhale. With the exhale, maybe you press back a bit into Halloween cat. Take a couple more rounds with your breath. All right, let's take it to neutral here. Let's work with the wrists a little bit. So let's take the right hand. Let's point the fingers towards us. Bring the hand a little bit closer. Let's take a couple gentle down dogs in this position. Cat-cows. And switch. Right hand back to the top. Point the fingertips of your left hand towards you. The thumb is pointing towards the outside of the mat. And again, alternate the crescent shape of the spine. Maybe you sway side to side here. Gentle movements back and forth. Just working into that wrist nice and gently. All right, let's take that hand back to the top. Let's take some circular motions here. Drawing the hips in circles around the knees. And circle out the other direction. All right, let's take it to neutral. Let's send the left foot long and the right hand. All right, gaze is down, lengthen through the spine. Inhale. And this time with the exhale, bring your right hand to your right side, your left knee towards your left tricep. All right, inhale, straighten them out. Then exhale, side to side. Good, reach. Exhale, draw them in and back. Good. One more, take them out long. Exhale, knee to shin, hand to your side. Good, take it out. And let's rock to a side plank on our right side here. Supported side plank with the knee stacked underneath of the hip. Long from palm to palm. Get your back foot nice and flat. Find your alignment. Maybe you float the top foot. Maybe you bend the foot and reach your hand back. Take hold of it. All right, let that go. Coming back to a tabletop. And extend your right leg long and your left hand out in front of you. Gaze is down. Inhale, reach. Really reach, expand. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, that right knee is going to come to your right shoulder. The left hand's going to come back to your side. Inhale, take it out. And exhale, draw it back. Good, reach. And draw them back. Good, once more, take it out. Draw it back. Good, and extend it out long. Let's come down to that side plank. Stacking the right shoulder on top of the left. Find your alignment here. You're going to gaze down. See that there's a line between your hand, your knee, and your foot. All right, take a moment there. Get into that alignment. Feel the stacking of your hips. Then you can float the back foot. And keeping the hips stacked over top of each other, always listen to your body, make sure it feels good. You can bend that knee and take the foot. Let the hips rock open, let the collars rock open, and breathe. Good, and releasing the foot. Take it back to a tabletop. Let's come to a puppy pose here. So keeping the hips over top of the knees, let's walk the hands forward. Bring the forehead down. Maybe you come down to your chin. All right, some pressure into the forearms, softening through the head, neck, and shoulders. For 2 more breath cycles. Good. And walk your hands in. All right. Tuck your toes. Press the legs straight, the hips back, down dog. And let's take down dog pedals. So bend one knee and straighten the other. Work on getting your hips nice and high. Nice flat back. All right, pressing into the palms. All right, and then come up onto both tippy toes, bend the knees, gaze forward, and gracefully step the feet up to the hands. Come to a halfway lift. And then exhale to fold. And inhale, root to rise. Draw the navel in the spine and sweep up vertebrae by vertebrae. Take a moment at the top of the mat. Find the balance in your feet. Keep the feet nice and parallel. Tuck the tailbone just a little bit. Get a nice flat spine. All right, let's inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, swan dive down, hinging at the hips. Inhale to a halfway lift, a flat back. And exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, root to rise, sweep it high, Urdhva Hastasana. Bring the palms together, exhale into your heart. Good, one more half sun salutation like that. Inhale, sweep it up high. Exhale, swan dive down, rain the hands down to the feet. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, folding. Take your fingertips to the mat for a breath. Hang here. And then root to rise. Draw the navel to the spine. Roll up the vertebrae. Take the arms high. And take the hands to the heart. All right. Let's step wide on our mat here. Point the feet out at about 45 degrees, horse stance. So bending into the knees. All right. And let's work on opening up through the hips and also finding our balance at either side of the leg here. So without taking the knees too far past the ankles, bend into one side and then the next. All right. And as you do, opening up through that inner hip, through the groin there. Okay. Let's take a breath or two on each side here. All right, now if you want to come down into a Skandasana, you can take the hands to prayer. Maybe you take them to the mat. You can point your far foot up and switch. Go ahead and take that one more time on each side. All right, and take it back to center here. Take your hands to your hips. And rise up. All right, let's find that stance here. Let's just reach over here. What we're going to do is we're going to take our left hand. We're going to reach to our right side here and spin the left foot up. Okay? Inhale to come through center. Exhale, reach your right hand to your left. Spin your right foot, your back foot up. All right, inhale to center. Exhale, spin, bending into the knee. Good. Inhale. Nice and light on the feet here. Okay, inhale. So using the feet here to make this work for you. Exhale, reach long, really extend. Inhale to center. And exhale, reach, really extend. Good, let's do one more on each side. Get that right hand nice and long. Spin the back heel up. And last one. All right, inhale. Let's come back to center here. Let's place the hands on top of the thighs, just above the knees, pressing in towards the heels. Long line from crown to tail. All right, inhale. Exhale, take your left shoulder and gaze to your right side. Inhale to center. Exhale, switch for breath. Good. Inhale, breathe it in. And switch. With your breath, take a couple more. And get one more in. Good. And take it up to center here. Let's straighten the legs for a second here. Let's wave the hips from side to side. Roll the shoulders forward and roll the shoulders back. All right. Take your hands to your heart center here. Sit into it. We're going to take prayer squats. So when you inhale, reach the arms, sweep up high. Bring the hands together and sweep down. Good. Inhale, sweep it up, reach. Bring the hands together, sit down. Good. With the breath, inhale, really trace the range of motion with the arms. And exhale, extend long through your tailbone, natural straight line through the spine. Good. Inhale, take it up. Let's do two more. And then reach and sweep. All right, now we can relax that posture. Let's come to the top of the mat here. All right. Let's reach the arms up high. Wrap the thumbs around together so your hands, your palms are together. Inhale, reach them up. Exhale, lean to your right. Hips can come to your left. Weight even in the feet. Inhale to center. Exhale, opposite side. Good. Inhale to center. Exhale, cactus. Take your elbows down, gaze up. One more cactus. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, broaden the collar, gaze up. Good. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands to the mat. Step the feet. Maybe you pause for a breath in plank pose. And then exhale, high to low. You can take the knees down. Inhale, pull the chest forward, cobra or up dog. And exhale to down dog. Pressing into your palms. Open up through the armpits, hugging the chest towards the thighs. Relaxing through the heels, let them sink back. Good. Bend the knees. Inhale, gaze up. With the exhale, walk, step, or float to the top. Halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Sweep the arms up. Bring the palms together into your heart. Now keep the hands together. Wrap the thumbs around. Inhale, reach them straight up. Exhale, take it to your right. Good. Inhale to center, weight even. And exhale to the left. Good. Inhale to center. We're going to take a cactus, reach up. Exhale, drive the elbows down, gaze up. And big breath in to prep for another cactus. And big breath, exhale. All right. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, swan dive down. Halfway lift. Plant the hands, step to plank pose. Breath in. Exhale, high to low. Maybe you hug the elbows in and come to a chaturanga, low plank, and then inhale, shift forward. Keep the thighs high for an up dog. And exhale, press to Adho Mukha Svanasana. This time in down dog, let's take our right hand here and reach it back for our right shin. Maybe it just comes to the thigh. Maybe you can wrap it around the shin, pressing the hips up nice and high for a breath. Good, and then take your left hand back to the top. Reach the right hand now to the left leg, as far down as feels good for you. Micro bends in the knees are okay. Trying to build our mountain peak shape here. Good, take the right hand back. Let's inhale to a plank pose. Exhaling to down dog. Good, inhale to plank. And exhale to down dog. Let's do 2 more of those. Inhale, take it forward. Exhale, press it back. Good, once more, inhale forward. And back to down dog. Deep down dog. Bend your knees, inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk, step, or press, and float to the top. Inhale, halfway. And exhale, fold. Good, inhale, root to rise. Sweep the arms up high. And then take the hands to your heart. And down to your side. All right, now let's sway back and forth from our heels to our toes. And wave the arms forward when you're on your toes and back when you're on your heels. Inhaling when you come forward, exhaling when you come back. Take a couple more, coordinating this movement. All right, now let's take it a little bit more intense. So reach the arms all the way up, come way up onto the toes. Inhale, exhale, stomp the heels and sweep the arms down. Good. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, stop and sweep. Good. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep. Let's do 5 more. Inhale, up. Exhale, stop and sweep. If you get dizzy, easily slow down a bit. Otherwise, flow with me. Good. Big breath in for 3. For 2. And last one, get up nice and high. Big breath in. Exhale, take it down. Good. Take your hands to your side. Inhale, roll at the spine. Long, smooth exhale. Good. Breathing with control. Take a big breath in. And long Ujjayi exhale. All right, now sweep your arms and take a chair pose. Matter of fact, bring your feet together. Zip your feet up so your knees are touching, your big toes are touching. All right, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist to your right, hooking the elbow outside the thigh or in between the 2 thighs. Okay, press your palms together to your heart. Rotate that top shoulder back a bit long through the spine. And then inhale back to center, straighten the legs, step them apart a bit. Exhale, fold over. All right, so get your head below your heart. So if it helps you to take a block, put your hands on a block, bend the knees a bit. Get that inversion effect. Get the head below the heart, below the hips if possible. Maybe you take opposite elbows and sway side to side. Sway the head and nod the head. And then let's root to rise. Let's roll up the spine nice and smooth, vertebrae by vertebrae. Sweep the arms. Exhale, hands to your heart. Matter of fact, flow with me. Keep the palms together. Reach them up overhead. Bend the elbows. Take the hands behind your head. And then press down. Reach up through your front body. Drive your head back. You'll get a nice tricep stretch going on. Keep driving the elbows up and together. Press the head back to the hands and breathe. All right, and let's sweep the arms and settle into a chair. Bring the feet together once again. Zip up the legs. Bring the hands to your heart. Inhale to prepare. Nice, long, strong spine. And exhale, twist to your left. Tuck the elbows outside or in between the thighs. Press the hands to the heart. Drive your bottom ribs through. And the top shoulder back. Get a nice straight, nice flat back. Beautiful. And inhale to center. Exhale, fold. Maybe you step the feet apart a bit. Now, if you want to take Padangusthasana, wrap your peace fingers around your big toes here. Tilt the tailbone up, bend into the knees, draw the torso down. Go for it. Maybe you straighten into the legs again and nod the head. Nod the head. Nod the torso. Very good. Now bring your hands to the mat. Step the feet back to a plank pose. Let's hold plank for 2 breaths here. Get the core nice and tight, pressing into the palms. Good. Inhale. And exhale, high to low. Inhale, pull the chest forward and up. Exhale, down dog. From down dog, take your left foot to the center of the mat. Inhale, reach your right foot up high. Bend the knee, rotate that hip open. Inhale. And exhale, step the foot up to the top of the mat. Let's rise to warrior 1. All right, find the points of your posture. Square the chest forward. Draw the front hip back a bit. Long through that back leg. All right. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open up to warrior 2. Front knee over top of the front ankle. Long and strong from palm to palm. And shift forward to a side angle. You can take the forearm to the thigh, hands to a block or the mat. Reach your top arm either straight up or in line with the back leg. And wrapping it behind the back. Maybe you go for a bind. Draw the top shoulder back and breathe. Good. And windmill the arms open, warrior 2. Let's straighten the front leg, shorten the stance a bit. Draw the hip in, reach and hinge for triangle pose. Take the hand wherever it lands is good. No need to force it. Good. And then rise back up, bending into that knee. Warrior 2, flip the front palm, scoop it up and back. That backhand can wrap around or slide down the leg. Get a crescent arch through the back body, gaze up. And inhale to reach. With the exhale, windmill the arms down, framing the foot. Stepping back, riding your breath through the flow. And exhale, down dog. Reach the left foot high to the sky. Bend the knee, rotate it open, square the chest down. Inhale, get it a bit higher. And exhale, step it up. Rise to warrior 1. You can always widen your stance for a bit more balance. All right, maybe you have a micro bend in the back knee if you got a tight hip flexor. Okay, spark through your middle fingers. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open up to warrior 2. externally rotate that front thigh, internally rotate this back thigh. All right, knees pointing towards your middle toes, reach out. Press into your mat. Feel that stability rise up through the body. And shift forward to a side angle. And start with a nice diagonal line. Maybe reach straight up. Ground your forearm into the thigh. You can take the top arm behind the back, finding a bind. Whatever bind feels good for you for 2 full breaths. And windmill the arms open to warrior 2. All right, straighten your front leg. Maybe shorten the stance a bit. Reach forward, draw the hip back, and hinge over the front thigh. Trikonasana. You want to draw the energy from your heels up into your hips into that center point, and then send that line through your spine, out your crown. Let's come back to warrior 2. Take that front palm, flip it, scoop it up. Backhand down the back leg or behind the back. Get this crescent moon shape going through the back body. Gaze up at your fingertips. Good. Inhale to prepare. And ride your breath all the way down. Take it all the way down through the flow to the mat. And here we go. Gaze up. And down dog. Two more breaths here, deeply in, and smoothly out. Good, inhale, and exhale. Good, let's bend the knees, inhale, look up, and exhale, walk, step, or press and flow to the top, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Good, roots rise, sweep it up high. Bring the hands to your heart. Let's reach the right knee up. And then step those right toes back, coming to a crescent lunge. Keeping the heel high, reach the arms up. Good, inhale to reach. Exhale, T-twist to the left, get low. Good. Inhale, take it up. And exhale, get low, reach. Once more, inhale, reach. And exhale, twist to the left. Good, now we're going to come through warrior 2. Windmill the arms, straighten your front leg, turn your toes in. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, swan dive down, wide-legged forward fold. All right, take your left hand underneath your gaze. Maybe you take it to a block. Reach your right hand up high. Flat spine. And switch. Good. Take it down. Take both hands down. Now you can walk your hands further back to the back of your mat. Maybe take hold of the ankles. Press into the heels. Then take the feet. Take the hands down to the mat. Walk them towards your front foot. Turn your front foot forward. That's going to be your left foot. All right. Inhale in a low lunge. Then exhale. Step your back foot up to your front foot, folding at the top of the mat. All right, inhale. Root to rise. Take it high. Into the heart. Now reach your left knee up high. And step those left toes back to a high lunge, Anjaneyasana. Reach the arms up, inhale. And exhale, open up to your right. Good. Inhale, take it up. And exhale, get low and reach. Perfect. Once more. Inhale, take it up. And exhale to the twist. Now we're going to open back up to warrior 2, leading with the left hand, leading with the front hand. Take that back. All right, now reach the arms up, turn those front toes in. All right, interlace your hands behind your back. Inhale to squeeze the shoulder blades together, rock the chest back, gaze up. And exhale to hinge over, diving down, reaching the legs up nice and high. Squeezing the fingers together, relaxing through the head, neck, and shoulders, pressing the toes down. Feeling into the inversion. Good. One more breath here. Then releasing the hands down to the mat. Walk them towards the front. Frame your front foot. Turn it forward. Inhale. Then exhale. Step the back foot up to the front foot. Inhale. Root to rise. Take it high. Reach the arms up. And take them to your heart. Now let's take a tree pose here. So stand firm in your right foot. Take the left foot to the ankle, calf, or the thigh. Bring the hands to your heart. And grow the branches. Maybe you sway a bit side to side. Work with your sense of balance here. Maybe you take a bit of a dancing tree. What does your dancing tree look like today? All right, now let's switch sides. Let's take the left foot down. Let's come to a figure four here. Take your right ankle on top of the left thigh here. Point and flex through those toes. Send a strong line from your tail, from your crown down to your tail. All right, and sit into it. So we get this stretch here going through the side of the body. All right, release that, let that go. Now let's stand on the left foot for tree pose, ankle, calf, or thigh. Starting with the hands at Anjali Mudra. All right, and then grow your branches. Really reach out long. There's a lot of sunshine out there, all right? So we're going to move around, catching all that sunshine, catch it on the bottom of the arms, catch it on the top of the arms, play around with it. Good. All right, inhale, reach it up. And exhale, let's just shake it out. Shake out the wrists, shake out the shoulders, shake out the hips, bounce a bit on the toes. All right. Now we're going to take it down to our back. So reach the arms out wide, come up onto your tippy toes. And if this is hard on your knees, if you have knee issues, just come on down here. We're going to elevator it down. So sink the hips down slowly like you're lowering through honey. Take the knees wide. Gracefully take the hips back, reach forward, rock on down. All right. And then take the feet flat in front of the seat. Press the feet down for a bridge pose. We're going to interlace our hands this time and roll over top of the arms. Pressing the belly high for 3 breaths. Press the hands, the arms down to help get your abdomen up. All right, release the arms, soften down the chest, roll down the spine, and rock your knees left and right. And point the knees straight up. Let's do another bridge or a wheel. You're welcome to take your hands behind you if you want to press into your hands, raise up, or take another bridge. Roll over top of the arms, get the belly high and the chest back. Good. One more breath in. And releasing the arms, smooth exhale, roll down the spine. Again, rock the knees left and right. Now, yogi's choice. If there's something else that you want to get into your practice, go for it. All right, I'm going to take a shoulder stand. So you're welcome to join me in that. Please protect the neck here. So we're going to take the hips over top. You can also just simply take a block underneath of your sacrum. If you want to take a legs up the wall pose as well, that's good. All right, if you're here, support your lower back, please. Point through the toes. Take the weight into your shoulders. Take the weight into your elbows. And breathe. And if you want to take the feet back behind you or bend the knees around the ears for plow pose or deaf man's pose, you're welcome to go for that. Let's be here for another 3 more breaths. Staying active through the back, keeping the back straight. All right, and then begin to take it down. Use the hands to help you lower vertebrae by vertebrae. All right. Take the feet out long. Let's find a counter pose here. Take the hands underneath of your seat. Point through the toes. Bring the elbows in, press the chest up, rock the head back. Nice active stretch here, Matsyasana, the counter pose. Good, and then lowering the chest down. Let's bring the knees in. Let's take some circles with the knees, drawing circles apart and then together. So 2 circles. All right, they can be small circles or large circles. And switch directions. All right, and then with the knees together here, rock the knees over to the right side. Maybe you place them on top of a block as you take your arms out wide and gaze the opposite direction. Maybe you cross one leg over top of the other. All right, experiment with what feels good for you. Taking 2 more breaths here. Good, and then take your knees back to center. And take the same variation over on the other side. Softening the shoulders down to the mat, breathing deeply here, using the breath to expand and direct the stretch. Yes, perfect. And bringing the knees back to center. All right, just hold the knees just vertical of the hips for a couple breaths here, letting the low back relax. And then let's take a closing happy baby, taking hold of the ankles or the soles of the feet, and rocking side to side or back and forth. Maybe you draw the feet apart. Taking a few more rocks. Whatever makes your baby happy. When you're ready, draw your knees into your chest. Take a breath. And then open it up. Take the feet down. Settle the hips in a neutral position. And take the arms out wide. If you want to cue up the music or the lighting for Shavasana, go for it. Bringing your attention to the body, the muscles, the fascia, the connective tissue, and allow those to relax. Scanning through the body, noticing where there is some tension, and softening that. Letting go of any expression on the face, letting go of any tightness in the hands or the feet, relaxing through the chest and the shoulders. And notice your breathing. Bringing the breathing to a nice, steady rhythm. Continuing to stay present. And as the body softens and relaxes, so does the mind. As the breath comes to an even and natural rhythm, you begin to notice the rhythm of the heart rate and the pulse, the electricity, the tingling in the hands and the feet. Simply observe the energy flow cycling through the body from our practice. And staying relaxed, begin to lengthen the breath. Here, let's take 3 long, smooth breath cycles. Good, and beginning to wiggle the tips of the fingers and the toes. Start with maybe one finger at a time. And taking some bigger movements through the wrists, the palms. Reaching the arms up overhead. Pointing through the fingers and the toes. Breathing in to prepare. And exhaling, drawing the knees into the chest. Gently swaying side to side. Taking a moment to send some appreciation and gratitude to your body for carrying you through this practice. How amazing it is that we have these bodies that we can practice yoga in, that we can move in and walk, and express ourselves. Then rocking over to one side or rocking up to a seated pose. And make your way to Sukhasana, seated pose. And let's just take a moment to notice what feels different after this practice together. let's share one breath to close. Exhaling, breathing in, and smooth sigh out. Hands at the heart. The light in me honors the light in you. Thank you so much for sharing this space, this practice, your movement, and your breath. Namaste. Feel free to check in. Yoga with Lucas is my handle. Thank you to this channel. I look forward to leading another class tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. Will be a little bit more vigorous, a little bit more more of a power flow tomorrow. All right. So please have lots of water. Go drink a nice tall glass of water, and eat healthy fruits and vegetables. And stay safe, friends. All right.